All right, welcome everybody to this live session. This is actually going to be a very brief live session. We're just going to be looking into a few pairs just to let you know what is likely going to happen to those pairs. Okay, but before then, let's look into the Forex Factory economical calendar for tomorrow. Tomorrow is likely going to be a very busy trading day. You can see all of those high impact news announcements. Most of all, the interest rate announcement coming from the sterling pounds axis. We just had the FOMC from the American dollar axis, but that didn't really move the market. The rates, the actual was same as the forecast, and so there was really no impact in the market. But for tomorrow, we are expecting interest rate again for the sterling pounds. The sterling pounds interest rate. Okay, sorry. This is actually the interest rate data. Okay, it is expected, or it has been forecasted to remain the same as the previous. Well, we will see what the actual it's going to be for tomorrow. So we expect to see some heavy market volatility with this interest rate news announcement for the sterling pounds. Aside from that, we should also see some market volatility in the early hours of tomorrow, especially from the Australian dollar axis, as the employment data will be released. All right, let's look into the chart and see some of those pairs. The first one is the euro against the American dollar. In the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see a pair that is non-directional bias. Okay, it is flat, it has no clear directional bias, it has just been swinging up and down. There is really no direction in the euro against the American dollar, and that makes it a bit difficult for traders to trade. All right, so let's just simply very simply keep those key levels of resistance and support and resistance. We can keep the most recent ones, keep that one there. We can also keep this one here. Okay, so we can keep those ones there. Nothing to trade in the 1 hour time frame. Let's see the 4 hours time frame. The 4 hours time frame actually shared this triangle formation, where price has been respecting those levels as support and resistance. The breakout is likely going to happen soon, but hey, there is really no directional bias in this pair for so many days. Okay, all right, so let's just keep it there. I have not seen anything interesting, but you have to be extremely careful. I am thinking that this channel in the daily time frame for the euro against the American dollar is likely going to be broken to the upside any moment soon. If not this week, then next week. We are already seeing some higher swing lows and higher swing highs. The bias tends to be shifting, but as long as price is still trading below this level, you want to be careful hitting on your buy button. You always want to see price push above before you can begin to search for long opportunities. For now, we are still trapped for so many days. We are still sideways. There is no directional bias, and there is nothing we can do about that. All right, the euro against the American dollar might just remain here for the entire week, for this week. Then maybe next week we can begin to see a push to the upside. My bias is to the upside because we are trading around the support zone in the very long term. All right, the American dollar against the Canadian dollar in the daily time frame, price is actually trading around the problematic zone, an area where I expect price to come back down. In fact, I am expecting some sort of a trend formation for price to keep pushing to the downside. Price is still facing some problems around current level. Let me just keep this, even though it is not confirmed. Okay, around current area, I am expecting the price is going to drop from there on, so we can have that sort of a trend formation. but that is not happening yet. Price is still hesitating around that problematic zone. Let's just give this the benefit of the doubt. My directional bias is still to the downside. We might just see some hesitation. Okay, what else? Let's see the next one, the American dollar against the Swiss franc. Well, I have shared this pair in the Telegram channel. We have this channel formation where we have gotten confirmation both to the upside and to the downside. Right now price is moving to the upside to complete the move to the upside. From there on, we may see a push back down. In this type of price behavior, you want to be extremely careful because the concluding direction is likely going to be to the downside. I am just still surprised that the American dollar against the Swiss franc is still pushing to the upside. This is the last level of defense. That is the last level of defense. You can clearly see how I have marked some form of a confluence around that area. That's a previous level of resistance, all coming around here. If price is able to push off that level, it is likely going to bounce to the downside for the American dollar against the Swiss franc. So all of this hesitation here likely waiting for price to bank off that level of resistance before it comes back down. And if this expanding triangle holds true, this one here, once price banks off that level of resistance, we should be targeting the next level of support, which is this one here. So let's be patient, let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right, the final one is the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. Well, I have also analyzed this pair and I have shared that chart in the Telegram channel. In the forward time frame, you can clearly see that channel formation where this area here has been confirmed as resistance. This one here has been confirmed as support. We may have price run to the upside at that area, then maybe come back down. Remember, tomorrow is the interest rate for the sterling pounds, and this sort of price action can also be an early hint that price is likely going to break to the downside. But within this channel, there is nothing for us to trade. So let's just wait until the price finish up with this pattern, then we can hopefully find more profitable opportunity here. It's been a difficult time. I do understand that it's quite a disappointing and frustrating time, but don't you worry. After the interest rate tomorrow, we may be seeing some better price action. Okay, so just be patient. Do not worry yourself. There is just nothing to trade for now. Even the ones we have taken were not palatable with the end result. Okay, but that doesn't mean everything is over. It means that we should wait for better trading opportunities. Okay. All right, thanks for watching. If you have questions or contributions, feel free to send them across, and we'll be very happy to respond to them. Do have a nice time. Bye bye.